Hello boys and girls, my name is Helen Collinson. I am a school travel advisor from Ealing Council and I'm going to be talking to you over the next few minutes about the Ealing 10-day active travel challenge and how you can get involved. But first of all, we need to find out what you know about active travel. Teachers, if you want to pause the video and ask the children what they think and then press play when you're ready. So yes, it's walking. Walking to school or walking anywhere is a form of active travel. Cycling is also a form of active travel. Scooting is a form of active travel. You have to physically be active to be able to do it. The next two, this one, park and stride, and public transport can be considered active travel, but for park and stride to be included as active travel, you have to park a 10-minute walk away from school. Parking outside the school gates and walking in does not count. So if you want to include it on your journey to school as part of the active travel challenge, you're going to need to make sure that mum and dad or whoever it is that brings you to school parks a 10-minute walk away from the school. If you're catching public transport, it can also count, again, as long as you have a 10-minute walk involved in the journey to school. So perhaps you might need to get off the bus a stop or two early and walk that last part of the journey to school. So active travel is walking, cycling and scooting. And then you can include park and stride, where you park the car away from school and walk the 10 minutes to the gate, and the same with public transport. So those of you who need to catch public transport or get driven to school, just ask whoever it is that drives to make sure they park further away. So I need to ask you now why you think you should be travelling actively. Again, teachers, if you want to pause the video here and ask the children and maybe write a list on the whiteboard, or get them to write the list on their little whiteboards, please do, and then press play when you're ready. It's a form of exercise. Travelling actively keeps you healthy. As children, you are expected to have 60 minutes of moderate to vigorous exercise every day, and walking to school or cycling or scooting forms part of that exercise, part of your day of moderate to vigorous exercise. Keeps you healthy. It's good for your mind as well as your body. It will make you feel happier by walking or travelling actively, scooting, cycling to school. You're going to feel happier when you get to school. It's a great opportunity to spend time with your families and maybe even your friends if you pass them, or you could even walk with them on the way to school. By walking, we're helping reduce pollution, and by pollution we're talking about the air quality. We're not polluting the air by getting in a vehicle that's pumping out fumes into the air that we're going to be breathing. And of course that means it's great for the planet. The 10-day active travel challenge is to encourage you all to travel actively to school over the 10 days of the challenge. Even if you live too far away from school and need to be driven, you can still participate. Your teachers will give you a bookmark. Please write your name and class and school on the bookmark. And then each day that you come to school travelling actively, you will receive a stamp in one of those circles. And when all 10 circles are complete, you will win a Terry the Tiger sticker. I wonder how many of you can remember what the different types of active travel are. So I'm going to give you a clue. There are 3 main ones and 2 additional ones, so 5 in total. Teachers, if you want to pause the video here, please do, and then press play when you've given the children enough time. So What are the different ways of travelling actively? That's right. Scooting is one of them. Cycling is another. Walking. Using a park and stride area that is how far away from the school? Yes, 10 minutes. And taking public transport. And if you're catching the bus, perhaps getting off a stop or two early to make sure that you do have a 10-minute walk on your way to school. We're also going to be having a giant walk during the Active Travel Challenge. This is where your school will tell you where to meet in the morning. You and your family will all meet at the same place along with lots and lots of other families from your school, and together in a giant long line, you're going to walk to school together. Now it's lots of fun. You'll get to chat with your friends. It's a great community event. So please do join in with the giant walk. Look out in the school newsletter for when your school is going to be running it. We are hoping that lots and lots of schools all across Ealing join us on the giant walk this year. But we're also going to be running a competition for you. So it's over to you, boys and girls. We would like you to design next year's bookmark. The theme is the best ways to travel to school in Ealing. We have seen some amazing bookmarks over the years, but you could be next year's winner. Make sure you hand them in to be in with a chance to win one of those lovely rucksacks filled with some goodies just for you. And the winning entry school will receive a scooter pod. So get designing. So we're going to have a bit of a quiz now. I wonder how well you've been listening. Teachers, again, after each question, please pause the video because the answers pop up after each one. Give the children time to answer. They might want to write the answers on their mini whiteboards. You decide, teachers, how you want to do this one. All right, question 1. What is park and stride? Yes, it means parking away from school so that you have a 10-minute walking journey to the school gates. Parking the car at least a 10-minute walk away from the school. Now, some of your schools have a walk to school map that shows designated park and stride areas that are a 10-minute walk away from the school. So do have a look at the school website and see if your school has one. Okay, question 2. What if I can't walk all the way? That's right. You can use the park and stride if you need to be driven, or you can use public transport and hop off the bus early and walk the rest of the way. Number 3, what are the benefits of walking to school? Now, we did this quite early on in the presentation, so I wonder if you can remember this one. Great work, everybody. It's a form of exercise and it keeps us healthy. It's great for our minds and our bodies. It's an opportunity to spend time with our family and friends. It helps to reduce pollution and it's great for the planet. Well done, everybody. Put your hand up if you got all 3 right. Oh, well done. Put your hand up if you got 2 right. Excellent job. If you didn't, that's okay too, because now you know the answers. So, how can you get involved? Well, we want you to walk, scoot and cycle for every one of those 10 days of the challenge. And then each day when you get to school, we want you to stamp your bookmark. But most of all, we want you to enjoy it. Have fun, spend time with your family and maybe your friends as well. Participate in the giant walk if you can and enter our competition. You could be the winner if your design is chosen. Good luck, everybody. Enjoy the challenge, and thank you very much for listening. Bye.